Hi, I'm your cartoon critic because you are never too old for cartoons. You know what I haven't reviewed in a while? A movie where a prince kisses a dead chick. Can Disney possibly supply me with another one of these? Thank you. Actually, aside from looking for another easy target for a necrophilia joke, this was one of the most requested movies for me to review. So other people loved it, or maybe they hated it and just wanted to see me rip it a new one. It's hard to tell sometimes. Now, you probably remember my complaints from Snow White about how the main character was too sweet and innocent and how they had to sing about every little thing they did. Sleeping Beauty doesn't have so much of the first problem in that our heroine isn't as innocent and naive, and actually she's a little more headstrong and even a little ballsy at times. But there are some of the minor characters that display the same level of sweetness and innocence, and just like Snow White, there is a lot of singing. So what could possibly be in this movie that I would love so much?
Imbeciles!
Oh yeah! Have I ever mentioned that I love villains? Because I love villains. But this maniacal, evil, conniving, yet elegant bitch is probably the best of the best as far as Disney villains go. If there were a pyramid of Disney villains, she'd be sitting at the top cackling at the other villains below. So let's not waste another minute, let's take a look at Sleeping Beauty. So we open with a clip that we totally have not already seen in another fairy tale Disney movie. But unlike Snow White, I loved this opening as a kid because it was done the way God intended it, with somebody else reading it so I didn't have to.
In a faraway land, long ago, lived a king and his fair queen.
We learned that a king named Stefan and his wife had been wanting a child for a long time, but hadn't had any luck. Then one day, they were blessed with a child.
Aurora. Yes, they named her after the dawn, for she filled their lives with sunshine.
So basically, she was... So the king and queen, to celebrate her birth, invited everyone in the kingdom to see her and be impressed with her because she's not even a year old already, and already she's better than them in every way, I guess. We also learned that King Stefan is friends with King Hubert, and the two of them have been planning to have their offspring marry and unite their kingdoms. Rule 1 of introducing your son to his future wife, make sure she's been changed first. 3 fairies, Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather, also arrived to bestow gifts on Aurora.
Each of us the child may bless with a single gift. No more, no less.
You know, if I weren't already familiar with Yoda speak, I would think that she was expecting the child to give her presents. The first gift given to her is Beauty. At least I think that's Beauty. Wait a minute, can I get some more appropriate music for this? Thank you. The second gift is birds. Oh wait, no, that's song. So she'll be pretty and she'll be able to sing. Makes sense for a Disney princess. But will she have the key ingredient that every Disney princess needs? Does she want more?
I want much more than this provincial life. I want more.
Well, there's still a third gift to give, so maybe she'll get that. But before Merryweather can bestow her gift...
Why, it's Maleficent.
This is one of the more elegant Disney villains, which is probably why a lot of people said they could see her hooking up with Jafar. You'd know if he were straight.
My dear, I've been looking for a diamond in the rough.
Real smooth, Prince Charming.
It's here that we learn that Maleficent was the only person in the entire kingdom who was not invited to the party.
Well, in that event, I'd best be on my way.
And you're not offended, Your Excellency?
Why, no, Your Majesty.
Don't believe her, she's a woman!
I, too, shall bestow a gift on the child.
It's a trap!
So what gift does she bestow? The gift of death!
Before the sun sets on her 16th birthday, she shall prick her finger on the spindle of a spinning wheel and die.
Oh, no.
Sheesh, talk about an overreaction. So after she leaves, Merryweather bestows her final gift on the child.
A ray of hope there still may be in this, the gift I give to thee. Not in death, but just in sleep, the faithful prophecy you'll keep. And from this slumber you shall wake, when true love's kiss the spell shall break.
However, the king, not so positive about the situation, has every sewing wheel in the kingdom burned, hoping that will protect her. But the fairies, having known Maleficent too well, decide that this isn't good enough and try to come up with another plan. They end up deciding to smuggle Aurora out and pose as peasant, non-magic women in the forest and raise her, hoping Maleficent won't suspect it. The years go by, and as their plan continues to work, Maleficent becomes angry and restless.
She couldn't have vanished into thin air. Are you sure you searched everywhere?
We searched houses, forests, and houses, and let me see, and all the cradles.
Cradle?
Yep. Every cradle.
All these years they've been looking for a baby.
I'm surrounded by idiots.
After realizing her own servants are blithering idiots, she sends her bird out hoping for better luck. Meanwhile, as the day of her 16th birthday arrives... Yeah, she totally sounds 16. The fairies send her off to pick berries while they begin to work on a surprise birthday cake and dress. However, there is one problem.
But you can't sew, and she's never cooked.
That's right. They raised her for 16 years and they don't know how to cook and sew. What? Of course, this will leave convenient room for more hijinks, I'm sure.
2 eggs, fold in gently. Fold? Oh well. Ta-ta. It looks awful. That's because it's on you, dear. Now,
I've been accused before of not giving a children's movie the benefit of the doubt before, so I'll do it this once, and I'm not happy about it. Okay, I'll believe that they kept the same outfits for themselves and washed them every day to make sure that they lasted, and miraculously they did not wear or tear for 16 years. I'll suspend my disbelief that far. But Aurora obviously had different clothes throughout her life, otherwise her mother would have died giving birth to a baby the size of a 16-year-old girl. I'm sorry, I just hate it when cartoons dumb down their humor so much just so they can get a few laughs out of the kids. Hell, even as a kid, I didn't buy this scene. As they continue to prepare, we cut to Aurora. Yeah, that's so not a 16-year-old's voice. And while she's wandering through the woods to pick berries, she's overheard by the forest creatures who follow her. But they're not the only ones that overhear her.